So after like 2 weeks, freelancing, get a call. They said, well, okay, look, as not position. What we can do though is offer a foot in via internship. They're like, okay, you overqualified for the internship, but you know, then
Who says you have to be a chef in order to be in the kitchen? Hear me out. What I'm saying is we are all chefs in our respective fields. Whether you're an MD of a certain company, radio presenter, content producer, news anchor, or even an editor, we are all cooking something in the kitchen, using our unique skills to make sure what we dish up will definitely be an eye-opener or will give you an eargasm right here on the Kitchen Podcast.
Juicy, yeah. I heard my niggas be proud of me. Look at I'm reppin' my city so wavy, ain't nobody stopping me. Yeah. I'm giving no one apologies.
All right, manene guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kitchen Podcast. Namhlanje ndinendwendwe. How's my closer?
It's actually really good.
Thank you.
It's really good.
Igama lakhe nguSine. Sine, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm surviving. I had a busy day.
Yeah, I know.
How was yours?
Okay. I woke up. I cleaned. Yeah.
Guys, now my good.
Can we not?
Why?
But we're already spoken for.
Oh. Okay. Vala umlomo wami. Vala umlomo wami. Anifuna ukabanisa. But how was your day though?
No, honestly, it was okay. Nothing major happened. Yeah.
Nice.
And there's a place just keep coming over for this. Otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I must say, live on Empato. If you guys can see what's in front of me right now. Yo! Hi! That's in Funile kind of Mazizi Kom.
I was taught well.
Shout out to your parents. Alright, man, let's get into it. Who is Sine?
I don't like this question.
Why?
Then I don't know myself.
Jeez, how do you... Okay, let's go to your CV now.
Personal
statement.
You know when you get to interview and they ask you the question, who was it?
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, no, it throws me off every time.
Come on, you can try just for me and my audience.
Tell me, oh Lord.
Who is Sine?
Satemba is a book lover.
Sine.
Yes, Sine.
Yeah, I remember you corrected me.
Yeah. Is a book lover. She enjoys words. She enjoys movies. Sweet tooth, very chilled, laid back.
Obvious.
Yeah. Laid back, can be very dramatic. She's Aquarius for anyone who knows astrology and those sort of things. So if you know astrology, they'll say like a typical Aquarius is me. So yeah.
So before we get into what you do or what you used to do, where were you born and bred?
Okay, so I was born at King Williamstown. Yeah?
Okay.
I was raised at Bisho right up until the age of 16. Excuse me. And then 16, I went to Cape Town.
Okay.
Up until I was like 14, 15. And then PE at Koberg. And that's where I've been going since.
Yeah, that one. Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's when I've been since.
Okay, cool. So what kind of a child were you while growing up?
Talkative, man. I was talkative. I was just friendly, happy-go-lucky child. Sometimes cheeky, depending on the situation. I'd really push my parents' sort of boundaries. It was literally just like, I wasn't a troublemaker. So even in high school, with certain things that came along, you try things one time. Like there was that point where quite like taxi, or being in the taxi was like a thing, right?
Yeah. How you school in
Yes, with the loud music, and
Now you're taking me back to Bucho days. I'm exposing my age. Okay, yeah.
I did that once, or a couple of times. I was like, yes, it's fine. This is not for me. We'll let this one go. It was the same with like discos and nights out and those sort of things. You go there like, So
I'm a groovy.
But no, that's so groovy. That's like now, like university, very much so. Very much so.
Wow.
So high school, my parents couldn't necessarily worry about me or mom because I was living with mom because I was home. Yeah, I just didn't like things. So it's not like she was like a hard disciplinarian. No. I just didn't like things. I was a late bloomer. So high school, go to school, sports, whatever, come back.
So for sure,
That'd be fast. And his stage for the prize giving, that is sass.
Yay!
But yeah.
So what were your interests?
My interest changed, yes. I was never just interest because at one point I did tennis, and then I was in hockey, and then it was netball, and then from there we moved to debating and being part of the school magazine.
Yeah, my God.
So yeah, no, the interest definitely switched every time per year. I didn't necessarily stick to one thing.
Wow.
Yeah, but like I said, it was books.
Just books.
So in library, knew who I was, and I'd take out books and I'd bring back books, and I just so mostly as Kakula, I just enjoyed reading.
Wait, was there any teachers at home? Like your mom, dad?
No.
It
was dad. Dad was a books person. That's how I got into books. He enjoyed reading, so he'd buy me books when he bought himself books.
Oh.
And so that's how I got into it.
Are you doing the same with your...
No, he doesn't like reading this one.
I'm not going to take notes.
I have a pity phone. But yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool. Fast forward to varsity. Ufunde?
NMU. NMU. Nelson Mandela University.
Say it again.
Yeah, but they just dropped one in because Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University.
Yeah.
Ne? So it was just Nelson Mandela University now. So NMMU.
What happened to the Metropolitan?
I don't know. But it's just a mess. I don't know.
Alright, cool. So, like, we are NMMU. Didn't you want to leave home?
I did. There was prospects. I was like, yes, and it's fine. Because I didn't live at home.
Yeah.
Then he commute.
Okay.
So I lived there.
Okay.
No. I definitely moved out. And then that's when it was a groove and all those things happened.
It's groove.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Wow. So what did you study at NMMU?
Journalism.
Why journalism?
It was a good decision at the time. That was a good decision. But no, it's because I wanted to. Because to get gap year after matric, I didn't know what I wanted to do. We moved from medicine to forensic, and then it was law at some point, and then I don't know what I want to take it still back.
Wow.
And then yeah.
How busy and a lot up and down. No,
I didn't study. It was just what do you want to do? So that's where you gap year came in.
Okay. Oh, I know. I get it.
And then can go back. Okay, let's join journalism. Obviously, Mama can't afford it because how do you take job? Office job, like I want this.
I was about to ask you, like, how did you tell your parents what you wanna do journalism?
Just did, man. Obviously, I can't because it's not what they're used to.
Yeah.
So it'd be lawyers, doctors, teachers. You know, it's not a stable income that you know for sure. So
about the vaccine.
And so when you want to go off course, they go. Kind of, because my brother being in a girl police and my sister was IT and tourism, so you know that was stable. Then we got the last one on some journalism.
You're the last one. Welcome to it.
Last one tendencies.
Hey, I'm alone. Yeah, where's mom?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so...
No, man, you're gonna get me all emo. It was a journey and a half, I'm telling you.
Can you imagine?
Wow. Let's talk about the love of radio.
Okay.
How did you get into radio?
First year,
Mhm.
we as part of assignments, if you will,
Yeah.
we had to write bulletins for a community radio station. I forgot the name. I was
Okay.
2011, so a community radio station, and so that's when I got into it for the first time. Did that, went well, and then yeah.
So how was it compiling the news like for the first time?
Yeah, it was stressful because you don't know what you're doing, right? Usaifunda, quite a process of
Compiling.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then just being a journalist as a whole, and then good okay, no, in start here. So it was touch and go, but because it was part of this school and university, we had lectures there who's gonna proofread everything on the sharp. No, try this, maybe do that, and obviously the angles color packaging. And the very, very, very basics of the 5 thingies: who, what, where, when, why, and how.
The 5 W's, right?
And H, yes. Color goes up to so yeah, it was learning, definitely learning curve.
Okay.
Definitely learning curve.
So how did you get to write for online magazines? And which magazines was this?
It was one magazine. It was
Oh yeah.
that is it was TikTok. I think it was
They're
second year.
watching. They're watching.
I think it was, I don't even know if it's still a thing now. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it was also part of, because it was a very practical course.
Mm-hmm.
Né? So you couldn't just, to your phone and then that's it. So it was a practical thing. So I think second year, I was like, okay, so I did radio. Let me see sort of other avenues. And that's when I don't know, that might an opportunity, I'm not gonna lie. But wow. And it was myself, my friend, we did it together.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So let's talk about the journey on Ganagwe Regional Radio Station.
Okay.
Right? So this was when 2017 in PE, right?
Yes. I'll go FM.
Okay. And how was the journey there? And what were you doing?
The internship, yeah. So did an internship. My friend was in. She had just done an internship while pressure permanently, and then so there was a gap. And she's like, okay, no, try this. I'm like, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Applied, interview.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, and you know what freaked me out that interview? Ne? That morning, I think I tweet or retweeted something different sex packaging. Ne? So now, the interview. I don't know what they would. I remember Guza. So what's your handle? Like,
yeah.
Oh shit! Like okay, but yes, because I'm gonna take it in any case.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where I think influencers don't care what you tweet, ne?
Back then.
Even now, they really don't care what you tweet, because I tweet out of my ass sometimes. Like I literally just tweet, and I know guys.
Just
I don't know what tweets. Your Facebook is never. Never. So yeah.
Okay.
I remember sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, you're really gonna go through social media one because yay. Right.
Kobe, pa.
That I get, luckily, so I impressed them.
Mm-hmm.
But it was an amalgamation of different departments. It was not marketing.
Let's see what this thing is.
Malgamation.
Yeah.
So it was the news department, not marketing department, and there was 3 departments in one.
Oh, okay.
That I was a part of.
Uh-huh.
So this time I'll be here, that time I'll be there, jalonja. But I mostly spent my time in the news department.
Okay.
That's where I proper just went in.
Mm-hmm.
And that would obviously then be part that would be like your reporting, your recording. It was mostly field because I wasn't really compiling news.
Oh.
Although sometimes on some occasions they just gave us like a strip. It wasn't really a news compiler, it was a reporter, a field reporter.
A field reporter. Oh, okay.
And then that's where I got the taste of field from there.
Oh.
So yeah, it was a year of that. And then after that, just Joburg.
Yeah, the move to Joburg. How was that move? And when was it?
The end of 2018. Yeah, end of 2018, I came this side for the interview at Jacaranda.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Was this also the internship or?
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't internship. It was a senior multimedia reporter.
Okay.
I was there with, I remember Neo and I. Neo was, I don't even know Neo, but then he's a friend. We interviewed together. Yeah, he got the position. Yeah. I got called back. SCT, but like we like you, but not composition. So what we're offering now is it was called the ANC, NEC, no, come the ANC, ANC conference 2018. So it was for December to in freelance.
Okay.
So okay, just come for freelancing and then we'll take it from there. Sure. Went through the freelancer. There it was desk mostly, for like 2 weeks. With desk, got in the news.
What do you mean? Just explain the term.
So working desk, I think will be different for everyone, but working desk is where you sort of compile news in-house, so you don't go in the field or you don't those things. So you gather the news. So you make the phone calls, you write online, you tweet, you do all those things. That's a desk, yeah.
Okay.
So you very much your one general reporter.
Do they teach you how to tweet? Because now you're not tweeting for yourself, you're tweeting for the station, right?
Yeah.
Do they teach you how to tweet?
No.
Because you say you tweet that out.
No, but that's not my personal thing. That's not my personal one. I just. But no, when you tweet for the station, then obviously the language changes and it's more of a formal thing as opposed to, yo guys, cookie listen with PPP. You can't write like that.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was easy, man. It's just a matter of just shifting the language.
Okay.
From one to another. And keeping it simple. As much as it format, it's going to be very simple. Just give the basic information.
So I met you at VOW, Voice of Earth.
Yes.
What were you doing there?
Like internship. So after like 2 weeks, freelancing, get a call. They said, okay, look, as not position. What we can do though is offer a foot in via internship. They're like, okay, you overqualified for the internship, but overqualified, but take it. Like, okay, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And that's how we met on it. It was through that low internship.
But I'm serious about the nyanga. Any numbers?
I die. But yeah, it was. Yeah, that's how I got into it.
Okay. So at VOW you were also on A, right?
Yes.
So what was the name of the show? Or was it the news or?
It was the news.
The news.
It was news.
When doing this show that not everybody does, but I don't know. We used to play once in a week.
Breaking Ground.
Yeah, Breaking Ground.
Yes, I did that too.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. It was the news, and then it was Breaking Ground. And even though Breaking Ground was there later on.
Okay.
It was just a matter of producing, so everyone would rotate when it comes to a production of the show. Yeah, produce, and then I don't know what happened to the host, but somehow we ended up going in another way. It was myself, Veronica Ubuhi.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yes, and so that's how that happened.
So tell me about your first time on air. Weren't you nervous? How was it?
No, because I had read the news and one of the other community radio stations I'd worked in. Yeah. So by the time I got to Voice of It, I already knew what I was doing.
No, so I
got to Voice of It, I knew what I was doing. And then I remember thinking that I actually don't want to do this. I don't want to be a newsreader.
Okay.
But, it may be saving my food. But okay, fine. I'll do it.
Yes,
Another thing I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a newsreader. I don't want my voice out there.
Why?
I don't
know. Why do you hate your voice?
I have no idea. I don't want my voice out there. And I was like, it's fine. Yes. So even when your game Breaking Ground came in, I was like, do I have to?
I quit. Yeah.
So yeah. So no.
Okay.
It was obviously a different audience
Uh-huh.
and with different people, but
Yeah.
it's
So you were like, okay, let me be direct. Eval, were you nervous?
no.
So you were just cool.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
No, you just walk in, talk to people, make a few friends if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do. Honestly, when I got as well, okay, just do what you came to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you meet cool people along the way, which I always do, then great.
Like,
Then great.
the cool person she's talking about. I'm one of them.
So yeah.
Okay. So, what did Algoa FM teach you that you implemented when you got to VOW and Jacaranda?
Yeah. Deadlines. Deadlines. Because before that, I didn't you don't really know the capacity of the deadlines or because obviously it was community radio stations right up until it wasn't a community radio station, it was just you can't regional game. So it was the pace, the waking up fast on the hour, every hour something has to go on. So it was a deadline. It's also the accuracy of it all. Yes, you get one word wrong, it can change the entire factuality or the entire thing of the story. So you have to sort of be sure. You know, so reread, be sure about what you do. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I would never survive.
One edit, but if not in 2000 right now, somebody's doing 2000. You mistakenly add a zero there, and then the entire story goes.
Maybe my dad can
The entire story goes left. So it's to be like pay attention to details. I'm not really a pay attention to detail person. So those things just have to stick with.
Okay. How important is fact checking?
Very important. Now, if you're gonna feed things to people, you have to know what you're saying, right? And I think this is my thing with other media houses, where they just send things out there. It's rather better be lost and know for a fact what you're doing than to try to be the breaking story that we broke it. And then kind of to retract, to apologize, or add on, or do whatever. You see, so definitely, it's very important. You have to verify stories before it goes out there. At least 2 sources is out there in day one.
All right. So let's say, for example, Connie stories coming with News 24.
Okay.
Usbona con. So where do you fact check? Like to make sure it's a secret.
It'll depend. Okay, if it's a robbery, for example, we phone the police, so that's where you'll go. Or if you read the entire article, they are most likely they definitely have the source that they are quoting. So call that particular source. Captain's ban. For the captain, I saw a story PPP. Do you mind?
Number newspaper or something?
No. Normally, the office is going to have a database.
Okay.
Of who to call for certain bases. But now as you go, you grow your own contacts, you call people, you find this one. But you have a database that has your normal go-to people, your normal spokespersons and your communication people and stuff.
This job is not for me. Yo, I get it, but no ways.
It's very simple actually.
Okay, let's play a quick game.
Okay.
Right? Why I'll give you 2 options. So, field reporting or being behind the mic?
Field.
Why?
There's a high with field. There's you're in them and you're in the action, right? As it happens. And I think that's what I enjoyed about being in the field. You're out and about, you're with people. It's definitely field. There's like I said, it's a high about being in the field.
So which is something might happen, for example, if there's looting somewhere and they ask you to go cover the story. What
Dodge
happens?
bullets, man. Duck and dive. You need bulletproof vest.
Okay, magasithi ke ngoku uyadubuleka, ne? Company of
Somebody must pay me. I don't know who it is, but somebody needs to pay me for injury.
In the line of duty.
Literally, therefore.
Yeah, uphange. So maybe
somebody must pay for something.
yeah. I and this.
But it's not always those things, man. Yes, especially now. So it's not always going to be looting. There's, and I always say this. There's a particular high in journalism. Yeah, something big, something great happens, and you float all it, right? You go meet the president, or there's looting and you ducking and diving, dodging bullets.
Yeah.
Or there's that, and then there's just and then from that it literally just drops. There's just everyday work. So it's not always.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get you.
So yeah.
All right. Facebook or Instagram, and why? This ties with the job that you're doing now.
Oh, Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook. Why?
Facebook has loyal people, man. No, really. It's loyal people, and it has more numbers still of all the social. So you are guaranteed engagement. You are guaranteed, a response and people talking to you. There. So unless you don't want to talk to anyone, then it's fine.
So Facebook is like our FM, Cozy FM.
Loyal.
The way business.
It has demographic and large also, so yeah, definitely Facebook.
And it's affordable.
And it's true. Man, yes, I'll switch off Facebook unless, of course, call you. They just hanging, man. People are minding their own damn business. It's really calm.
Yeah.
Very calm pace. You post there. People are like, yeah, man.
So Van Instagram too.
No, that's not Van. It's just, yeah. If I had to choose between the two, I definitely probably stick with Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna expose my age here with this one. That's one. Not Kolokotbom or Kalani Kuala, and why?
So it's a tough one. But I'm gonna say, ooh, man, and I'm gonna say.
I guess Batanda won't get my kind.
And I'm gonna say this because I will assume, that because Unakola is, I'll say the standard, right?
Okay.
Or put Bongeman, they sort of fall under her. And I think you wanted to be in news and to read the news at 7:30 because of Mamnokola. Right?
For me, it was Kalani Kuala.
Yeah,
but
and that's my thing, right? And I'm not saying she was his inspiration in way or form. I'm just saying it's definitely the standard was not.
But I fell in love with Kalani Kuala when he was doing a school minister.
Listen,
Yes,
I like that show. I like that show.
And I think Umama had a crush on that.
Listen, mom has taste though. That's different taste.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
She
She could have had worse crushes, but she chose.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. Mama, I ain't mochi. And this game. So, your achievements.
Yes.
Why is leaving journalism your biggest achievement?
Well, journalism got to a point where you're actually right? You get to a certain point and then that's it. There's no up. It's just that you hear.
Hit the ceiling.
Yes, and then there's nothing more than that, right? And to get to do more than that, you have to be behind the scenes, or a producer of a show, or you have to have your own show, your own current affairs show. So long as that's it. But then if you're gonna go into your normal, then you hit a place and then there's nothing more. When I will put it perfectly by saying that could be age cut to journalism. It's like modeling. That you get to an age and like, okay, no.
Sure.
We want the younger ones. Right? But so it was that okay, I feel like even if the Pumile newsroom and I go to another newsroom, it's gonna be the exact same thing. Because you've done newsroom and you know the exact same politics, exact same. It's the same thing. You talk to other journalists in the field, and we all going through the same thing. And I'm like, no, man, guys. Office politics is in and if I'm going to office politics, I call money with journalism. So if you are going to go to journalism, we did not do
Now
it.
you're proving your parents right.
I did.
Come on.
I remember saying this. I remember saying this. I bet I should have said, Mom should become a nurse. Mama knew what she was saying.
Mamela bazali. Mamelana bazali.
But
Wow.
yeah, there's also a command.
Wow.
And nothing from that.
Yeah, the cost of living nightlife.
Exactly.
Ah,
Everything is
yeah,
going up.
yeah.
Salary, I never.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also got tired, man. I got tired, and then I was like, okay, I need different change of scenery, a different way of doing things. Just throw me out of my comfort zone. And journalism has been a comfort zone for the longest time. It was the only thing I knew.
By years with the manage.
Exactly. So like, throw me out of my comfort zone. Something very, very scary, and it's that's what I do with that.
All right, cool. So you're done with journalism. So what are you doing now?
Now I'm in communications.
Well, Nana.
Principal
Yeah.
communicating officer. So I'm on the other side of journalism.
Okay, how's that going for you?
Very well now. It was scary at then because, like I said, out of my comfort zone. I had to learn, and you want to get new something. You don't have to say, and there are no new tricks to learn. Excuse the good journalism once you've been in it.
Okay.
So I had to learn, and then I had to get things wrong. I just stumble, and I hate getting things wrong. I hate being wrong. I hate stumbling.
Yeah.
So it really, really scared me for like the first month, and I'm like I remember because I was talking to I think my boyfriend, and he's like, you see, like where you are now is understandable because it is the first month. You're in a space that you don't know you've ever been in. So obviously you have to learn, and you're all gonna get things wrong, and that's fine. But you also said you wanted this, right? You said you wanted this change, this complete overhaul, and you got it. Now prove what, deserve it.
Wow.
And
I'll kid you. Wise man. Wise man. Shut up. Go.
Yeah. Now I'm just floating. I'm proper on my feet.
Oh.
I'm on my feet.
Okay. No, that's cool.
And I'm proving why I deserved it. Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, we nag, yes. Wow. So you mentioned Guti at your new job you also handle social media. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the primary job, running social media pages.
Oh, okay. So it's the same as when we were at Jacaranda. You were tweeting as well.
Yeah. Except this time I kind of have to come up with content myself.
Is it?
Yeah. Obviously, like you, so I'm somewhat a content creator, but not like that. So
how's take me through your busy day, or just through your day? How saying when and done. Okay, you're working from home right now, right?
Right. Well, we're alternating. So first thing is check emails. If anything new came in, those sort of things, right?
Yeah.
Then after, I'm probably gonna post like the first thing for the morning, or first two things, whatever, for the morning, and then for that day I normally already know what I'm going to post before. So for a week, there's a plan of okay, this week we're dealing with such and such. So I've come up with the videos, the pictures, the infographics, the information that's needed, the visuals basically.
Oh.
For that. This also included captions, and you also sort of in that already know how people may or may not respond. So you're going to talk about a certain topic, then you know how it's going to touch certain people, and so who's already open response when people do respond to that.
Oh.
So because there's days when I prepare to put out fires because people are proper. So yeah, and then post those things. And so while we're doing that, we're planning for the next day or the next week or for a month. In my city, July, for example, was pollution month. So content for the pollution works. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, and that's like your normal day. And then because of COVID closed things, you'd probably be around with like a DJ or a minister or whatever, right?
Oh.
Doing easy or within the community. So yeah, it's one day is not the same as before. So there's no necessarily set routine. One day is going to be busier than the other. Things just keep coming in, and then you just have like normal days. It just there's not much to do in your team. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're about to end the show, and I wouldn't be doing any justice if I don't ask you this question.
Wait.
It's the kitchen podcast.
Wait.
Can you cook?
Look, my food is edible. Okay? That's all you need to know. That you will not be vomiting it or you won't be worried. It's just you eat and then you have food in your tummy and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. There's food in your tummy.
That's your final answer.
If you're Kalaza, I would just order chicken because I mean, yo.
Definition of the modern makoti. Wow. What's your favorite meal though?
Meat.
Ginyam.
Yeah.
Just meat?
Just meat. No, not really just meat. I had my family over like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had Usmaili.
Smiley.
Kush.
Oh, that was smiley.
Yeah. Kush. We had that, and I was like, okay, I just bought them, and I was like, I didn't see them. Yeah.
What's the last?
Listen, I've been here for 3-4 years. I pick things up.
Oh, okay.
So like, I hadn't seen because of COVID, so I haven't seen in a while.
You buy them already cleaned and all that?
Yeah.
Would you do that yourself?
Why?
Modern makoti.
When there are people can do, guys, when you can come clean, and then all I have to do is just cut it. And even the cooking I didn't do. I just call them, like, come to let's have meat. And I was like, alright, and then they did the work.
Let me ask you this. Alpine kitchen, ufola kweli kitchen. Se kitchen as a salad, okanye basumlilo ngaphandle.
Neither. Why? My job now, that's the where the booze is held. That's me. That's what I'm at.
I know, like it causes a man. That's
what I'm at. I am the most powerful person at that in India because of the booze.
Wow.
Yeah, because the key is with me. So if
I was about to say.
No one is not. Fast coat, I haven't made a fast coat. I made a fast coat, and I walk around like I own the place because well, I do. I own it. And you're ready, ever ready.
Wow.
I went off with one of my cousins because apparently they feel that they didn't get the booze they wanted or whatever.
Yeah.
I had to be fair on all fronts. And because supply was limited that day, we had to prioritize people who brought gifts, right?
Oh.
So, Coco VIP section.
VIP, not VVIP.
Yeah, there's like the VIP section, then there's like, nah, just because your family and you brought nothing. I go.
Oh, entitlement. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was one. So, obviously, there's going to be those scuffles. But, like I said, about it.
Wow. Modern makoti in the flesh. Wow. So what advice do you have for somebody who wants to study journalism?
Don't do it.
Straightforward. Don't do it.
Do not. And I can't emphasize this enough. Don't do it.
But
if you must. If you have to do it. I don't know why you would have to. If you had to. Do it because you love it, because it's a passion. Yeah. And things will then flow from there.
Wow.
Alright? They'll flow from there. Because like I said, tough, rough. But yeah.
You
know?
Yeah.
If you have to do it.
So follow your passion.
Yeah, literally, no, literally, journalism is a passion job. It's like one of those, you know, when people say, do your passion and you never work it in your life. Yeah, it's literally Londo. It's the epitome of that.
But we're talking, me and I think and this other friend of mine, Ernest, and we're like, hey bro, we did radio. And then we made an example about your former colleague, Like, they working. People who did video, who did journalism, they're working. Us with radio, hey, that's why we have the kitchen podcast.
That's why we here.
It's for Nina, you know, because funa kuva indaba and don't know.
Yeah, it's also if versatile in that sense, the journalism that you can move from it to multimedia, where you're not necessarily out there, and from there to your communications. And so it opens particular avenues in that sense.
Wow. So, where to?
Hey!
What's that?
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Wow.
When I get, we're gonna be here. I don't dread waking up on Monday mornings. I'm no longer stressed. Oh fuck, seconds. It's just, it's good. I'm in a good space. I'm in a good healthy place, and so I'm just gonna live in it for now. Enjoy it, and then should I get to a point where I need to go and go, I'll be fine whatever else I want.
Nice. Alright, cool. So where can people catch you? Your social media handles?
Sine _Matolo. That's all.
S-I, not S-N.
Yes,
E.
SINE _MADOLO. That's both Twitter and IG. And then the same thing without the underscore on Facebook.
Okay, cool. Do you reply to your DMs?
I told you I'm taken.
Best answer of the year. Wow. Listen, Smith, thank you very much
for having me.
I was about to say thank you for having me. I'm at your place right now. Thank you very much. And then man, I wish I can show you guys what I have in front of me. Should I? This is for more than my God. But anyways, thank you very much. And Empato. This is for Thank you very much. We out.